Aries, welcome to your Sunday Shuffle. I hope you are well. I hope you are fabulous. For our first ever segment of Sunday Shuffle for all 12 signs, I'm doing an open read, which is to say non-placement specific. I'm going to pull 5 cards for you, clarify them, and see how it might fit you for the upcoming week or thereabouts. We're focusing on immediate future. And then, of course, we decided to change up the environment. Why not? New segment, new environment. Welcome to my upstairs office. This is where all the real work happens, honey. Processing, editing, uploading. So much fun. So much shit's gone down up here, let me tell you. Oh, honey. What's going on? Show me that Aries energy, please. Show me that Aries energy, please. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. What's going on, please, for that Aries energy? What's going on? Show me Aries, please. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. For whatever it is I might see today, they may or may not be connected. It's one of the reasons why I kind of like non-specified placements. All right, the High Priestess, beautiful. The 4 of Cups, yes. The 5 of Cups, yes. Well, you don't need too much of your intuition about that. Okay, so the High Priestess, 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, it's not great, and that's quite a bit of emotional sadness, so I'm going to go ahead and strongly take a guess it's not just you, because that's like literally saying the same thing twice. It's just 5 of Cups tends to be a little bit more egregious. That's it. So I don't think it's just you sitting in that stir of emotions. There's someone else in here too. That's just way too much emotional activity to be just one person. And the High Priestess, I know that intuitively you can feel your sadness, and I will say this, you're in touch with it. So when you must be sad, and we must all be sad from time to time, 'tis better to feel it than to reject it. The more you reject sadness and pain, it's just going to amplify. You can bury it all you want. It'll come back later, just in a different form, a raw form, or 2 or 3 times worse than when you last left it. So if you must have sadness to that degree, may you feel it. That way you can feel your way around it, understand how it applies to you, all that good stuff. So if you must be sad, at least you're doing something with it. You're learning it. You're trying to understand it. Okay. And 4 of Cups is already enough to be getting on with. This is sadness. This is disappointment. This is I'm unhappy with what happened and why. And then 5 of Cups is all that, plus I regret. I mourn. I have lost. Okay? Let's fast forward a little bit. I got 6 of Wands here. It's looking like we're turning that frown upside down, or this could be something else altogether that's bringing you joy. So 6 of Wands, as we know, is victory, success, recognition, riding high in the streets, that kind of thing. Good energy pick-me-up right there. For you, 100%. Back that up with the 9 of Cups. You've come a long way, or you're going to continue to, or something's making you very happy come this week. So we went from kind of like an emotional downpour, but at least you're in tune with it, to going into another direction feeling-wise. So that's a lot of personal happiness right here. 6 of Wands, 9 of Cups. That's beautiful. Okay, let's get cracking. Let's start breaking this down. This, by the way, I think you might like it. The Pulp Tarot. I'm loving it. Whenever I get a new deck, I work with it first a lot, and then it's either going to go on camera or it's not. This one I knew almost immediately. I'm like, oh yeah, 100%. That one's going on camera. I like it a lot. I highly recommend it. Show me. Some of that High Priestess, please. Some of that High Priestess. Oh, I do love nostalgia. Movie posters. Anything in artistic form that has a way of depicting human life, particularly over time. I find it fascinating. So to see that in tarot is so cool. Show me that High Priestess, please. Show me that High Priestess. Show me that High Priestess. Show me that intuition, please, for Aries. Oh, okay. Highly intuitive you are. Yes, indeed. Two of Wands, the High Priestess again, 10 of Pentacles. Very okay. Well, you have a very simple, clear message from your intuition. Mind your foundation. That's it. Be mindful of your foundation at this time. You will find emotional stability within your stability. So that seems to be a core principle in place for you already. In terms of that 10 of Pentacles, you already have a level of stability, success, resourcefulness that's already in play, and it has been in play. That's not just randomly showing up. You worked very hard to achieve it. You worked very hard to build this. When it comes to your surrounding area, family, friend, network, connectivity, resources, career, because that's the 10 of Pentacles, it's the tree of life, but the roots that touch many, many things, and so you do. This was already in play. Ten of Pentacles just doesn't show up on your door overnight. It's not Amazon delivery, right? That took work, and your intuition is telling you, mind your stability. If you're needing stability, particularly emotional stability, you will find a certain level of comfort in what's already established. Okay, so you have a very strong network connectivity. You're plugged in. And your intuition, like, that's where you need to be right now. Okay? If you're looking for that emotional stability, mind your stability. And you will find relief in it. It's not always a long-term solution, but it seems to be helping you. Okay? And good job on that stability, by the way. It looks very tight, looks very coordinated. You're very much in tune with it right now, particularly your network. Very good. Excellent. Show me that Four of Cups, please. Show me that Four of Cups. Show me that Four of Cups. Let's get down to that nitty-gritty, yeah? So it's good advice. It is. And it's good on your intuition to recognize those things. Show me that Four of Cups. Page of Wands, Ten of Wands, the Five of Cups. So you're feeling it too. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, it's not just you swimming around in all those emotions. It's just not. That's too much for one person. Someone's feeling it too. You just pulled the Five of Cups over your Four of Cups, so you're also equally disappointed in terms of regret, loss, and still kind of haunted by this. And somebody else is showing me that they're haunted. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I distinguish that? Between 4 and 5, Five of Cups has the emotional haunting element. In other words, it's still with you. So it denotes pain of the past that still resides. But you're telling me it's still relatively fresh because of Four of Cups. In other words, you can still feel disappointed about something that clearly did not work out, at least on the emotional level. You're showing me it wasn't on the same page, and it's a source of regret for you. Okay. And it was very, very hard with the Ten of Wands. It was exceedingly hard. And it sucks, right? Because you can come from this place of phenomenal stability, outstanding resources, reliability, dedication, pentacle, 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 and you feel really good about it. You undisputably, when it comes to your resources and work and all that, your intuition's flawless. It's all over that. And it comes to this emotional world at a very deep level with something very, very emotionally intimate to you. There's pain here, a lot of it. And most of it has come from very deep disappointment that you were not on the same emotional page with somebody else. It was difficult to the point of extreme, and it caused you pain a lot. You've cried many a tear over it. Okay. And that's a lot of work. That's a lot of emotional investment. Just for you to feel, I can't believe, all that. Let's see this other Five of Cups, so it's not just you. Show me that other Five of Cups, please. Show me this other Five of Cups. Show me this other Five of Cups, please. I can kind of see then why you bury yourself in your foundation, because if you can intuitively navigate that, the idea is that it will help bring me solace or peace in other areas, right? It helps put you in tune with your emotions, is when you're in something that's established, and the idea is that it will carry over, right? Some of that Five of Cups. The Magician, the World, the Tower. Somebody wants to reverse Uno what happened. That's the easiest way to put it, and we're not doing the full hour. It's fascinating. But yes, somebody wants to do a reverse Uno. So it's kind of like they want to override the decision. They want to override the cycle having taken place. They're willing it. This other person's Five of Cups, they would manifest forward some sort of solution. Okay, to override it. They want to reverse that world, the cycle, with the Tower. In other words, this is what happened, this is what I want to make happen. Okay, I want to reverse that decision. I don't agree with that decision. I'm manifesting the opposite of what happened. So how that's going to play out in the 3D, I could not say. I don't know how strong this person's manifestation skills are, and I don't know how strong their actual intent to do something about it is going to come into play as well. I just know that right now, as of this week, and probably for the next, well, more than a week, there has this energetic pressure within the other person who experienced disappointment and pain as well. It has mounting energy to kind of overturn that decision. They'd like to, I believe. I don't know what their particular regret is. Yours is coming from very strongly, I worked so hard. I felt I worked so hard to be on the same page with you, and I wasn't just wrong, I was really fucking wrong. And it's so hard, it's so hard, it's so hard. And that's what you're disappointed by the most, the regret that you tried so hard to be on the same page with somebody, okay? Or that you felt that you were, and turns out you were wrong. I don't know what their motivation for the Five of Cups is. I just know that they regret, emotionally speaking, how things played out. Specifically as to what, I don't know. I do know that their spiritual energy is such as that they would like to overturn the world, okay? I don't know. I don't know how that's going to play out. I do know that the energy is building for it. You, in the meantime, mind your foundation. That's where you really seem to get in tune with your emotional set point. In other words, it's helping you. You know that. That's why you keep pointing yourself at it. These are my duties. These are my obligations. I built this. This is mine. I know it. I know every square inch of it. Yes. Okay? That's what I want you to throw yourself into. And this will play out how it plays out. I mean, it either will or it will not. Okay? And it's not your job to sit around, wait, and find out. I just see that you are still, in your downtime, you can still feel this. Okay? All right. Show me that Six of Wands, please. Show me that Six of Wands. Show me that Six of Wands. Show me that Six of Wands, please. Three of Pentacles, Six of Swords, the Star. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Somebody wants to come back to the drawing board of this constructive effort. There's some sort of transportation and or travel period in here I can't see. I don't know how to explain it. It's like movements on a map. It's a dot that keeps moving. I don't know what that means. Somebody travels a lot, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, but it's kind of like the idea is when I get back. That's for somebody somewhere. That's just how it's hitting me. But with the Star, Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords, no, I mean, we've tried giving up on this. We've tried moving away from it, you know, to leave it behind. And I think you are prepared to mentally leave this behind. The emotional cleanup is something else altogether. But it's kind of like we may not be getting the band back together, but there is a proposal here in the energy for cooperative, excuse me, my lisp is kicking in, I'm tired. So there is a cooperative effort here to try, and that makes us feel good, okay, with the Six of Wands, because now I'm actually seeing some realistic 3D effort that justifies all that energetic buildup. So it seems like there is some release here or some pressure taken off of this tension between you two in the respect of, okay, there are certain things about the Star, the vision, the hope, the healing that are realistic and other things are not. I think you and I have both tried to leave this behind, but neither one of us is satisfied with that answer. So can we have confidence in reconstructive efforts as friends? And we'll start there. Basic principles. Okay? Cooperation, friendship, building. Okay, and then this makes you feel good. This is where I'm seeing the victory, or not just victory like I won. I mean, this feels right. Okay, I can actually say I can move forward in this cooperative effort with you, and it feels good. So I don't know who comes forward with that particular proposal, but it's the idea of let's get more realistic about what we can actually do to work this out. And so it's the plan being put forth. So there is some sort of actual relief here, instead of it just being a build up and build up. They're looking like they might actually do something with it, because I do see the manifestation coming from them to reverse whatever this world is. And the 3D, it's like, can we at least cooperate as friends? The idea of the vision and hope attached to it's changed a little bit. It looks more realistic in terms of output. More of a compromise energy here. Okay, so let's see that Nine of Cups, please. Show me that Nine of Cups. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Show me that Nine of Cups. You feel personally satisfied, okay, in terms of I feel good about this. I feel good about me. Oh, I need my protein shake, honey. I'm about to go. I'll be going to the gym next, and I was like, I'm already. I am such a sensitive eater because I eat like at clockwork. So if I'm off by even half an hour, I get hangry. Like, that's a real thing. That is a real thing. It's a real thing. That's 100% a real thing. It's like, I can always tell what time it is by my stomach. It's hilarious. Ace of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, we feel really good. Not just you. They do too. So here we are. We're accepting this particular offer with grace, and it puts you right back into your natural state of grace energy. In other words, you feel really good about it. You are keeping your heart open towards this in a very small, realistic way. In other words, it's not over the top, but it is a real legitimate offer for constructive efforts, and it means a lot to you. It means a lot to you. This does. I see you being very personally, I see you receiving it. I see you receiving this with open heart, and it's a peace offering, it's a gesture, it's a gift, but it's also comes with it bearing realistic efforts to reconstruct whatever this is, even if it just means being friends, but it's something that you can personally take victory in. In other words, yes, this feels correct to me. It feels very correct to you. So I don't know what it is that you received that soothed you so much, and it puts you both back into a state of happy, healthy energies with each other and for yourselves personally, and that's good. I'm very happy for you. It's good to see you this way. I like it quite a bit. I do. It takes a lot to come forward to offer to work things out. And hey, can we talk about this? I kind of disagree with it. I'd like to overturn this. I think if we really put our heads together, there's nothing we can't work through. Perhaps I wasn't there showing up in this way that you had originally hoped or intended, but this is what I did experience, this is what I do feel, and this is what I do think we can do. So there is something here about the shifting of the vision. It's been changed and modified, and after things like this, typically it stands to reason. This is how I know active learning has taken place, so that's good. It's not just about emotional feels and how sad we are. It's about what did we learn, otherwise there's no point in trying to fix it. What did we really feel? What did we really learn? What was our lesson? And when we know this as individuals, and we can express it to some extent to the other person, that's how we know it's legit. Otherwise, there's no fucking point in wanting or desiring to overcome what was done. There's no point to this unless we're willing to change and shift our vision a bit. So I do respect that. I do. And it's for the both of you. Because there is something here about the realness and validness of this. So I don't know who this is to you, but it is coming through. The energy is building quite intensely. I do see them the one willing overturning that decision. And I guess they're going to put something forward in the 3D that you can see and understand. I see you cooperating with it. And it's probably maybe all you ever wanted is to maybe be on the same page. I don't know. And I don't know what that looks like in terms of same page for you both. But there's more of a mission here on what is experienced, I suppose, is what I'm trying to say. I hope this helped you. And like I said, possibly soon, relatively soon. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.